Hi everybody and welcome back. So if you watched my last video, you'll see that I gemmed my Town Hall to Town Hall 11 and I bought the new defences around the outside. So they're coming along quite nicely. I've got my cannon to level 7. I've got the Wizard Tower upgrading. The Eagle Artillery, I've still got 7 days left, and I managed to get enough for the 4th Expo. And I've got one builder left, but I don't want to upgrade my Archer Tower yet, because my main priority, like I said before, was getting the new hero up to level 5 so I can have that new ability. So my plan is now, once I've done my 2 war attacks, I'm going to set my hero on upgrade to level 4, because he's 4 million and I think he's a day and a half upgrade time. And tomorrow I'll have a couple of builders free, so whether I do my Archer Tower or my cannon, or whether I just blow the lot and do one of my Wizard Towers up to level 9, because I think they look pretty funky, to be honest. Until then, let's take a look how the push is going. So I swapped from mass dragon attacks to mainly predominantly dark elixir. So I'm using 3 golems, a golem in the clan castle, witches and a handful of wizards. So most of the time now I'm sitting in the clouds for, I mean I can be sitting in there for up to like 40 minutes now, and then I'm just getting a message saying we cannot find a village for you to attack again. Since I got to 4,500 trophies, it's not that I'm not finding bases. That's not right. What's happening is there's when they do find a base, I am getting the minimum trophies. They have gone up, but they're just so few and far apart now. I mean, it is starting to get a bit unbelievable. So anyway, if you look with the raid now, the reason I swapped back to witches is because with the new hero's ability, you can see the ring of his HP boost. The amount of skeletons now the witches produce, they're just running havoc, and they can just survive. They can survive a blast of a wizard tower. The only thing really that is going to stop them is the single target infernos, and this base had one of both, so I got a bit lucky there. And to be honest, it took me about 2 hours to find this base, so when it turned up I was hitting it with whether it had singles or doubles or whatever. I was attacking it. And my witches are only level 2. I've not upgraded them yet, and people that have gemmed their witches to level 3 and have gemmed their heroes to max level, they're just going around and steamrolling all these wide expansive bases. So if you saw my base, it is a prime target for those sort of attacks, so we're going to have to rethink that, because at this point I can't afford to lose 30 trophies, because it would be devastating. So yeah, so at this part of the raid anyway, I've just got my last 2 archers doing clean up. I mean, I dropped my wall breakers just hoping they'd go in there, because like now with the loot bonus it's all about percentages, so I just literally try and get max anyway. But end of the raid, successful raid for me. We got 13 cups and that took 2 hours to find. So anyway, moving on, we've got a Town Hall 11. They've gemmed that the same as me, and they've got the hero, and luckily their other heroes were down when I attacked. So this base would have been perfect for an air attack. Mass Dragon would have just steamrolled it, but like I say, I've got to save my elixir now for my hero. So I've dropped my golems, wizards, witches, and now my hero to give the little skeletons a boost. And I've broken through the outer wall, and then I'm going to use my 3 jump spells just to try and jump round. The witches just going to go around all the little skeletons and just try and get the percentages up, because we know we're going to get the Town Hall because it's so close to the outside, and I've got, you know, lots of damage with my troops. So for me at the minute, I'm still really enjoying the update, because I'm loving the fact that I can search well shielded, which I've already said is great, and I love the fact that I get a guard at the end for 2 hours where I can search raid and then go off and not be attacked, and then I'm left with 1 hour of play, and then that's my 3 hours of personal break. But the only gripe I have with that is that being so high up now in Titan League, that I can sit in the clouds for 30-40 minutes, and then I'm getting a message, a screen's just going blank and saying we cannot find any bases for you to attack. retry or return home. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's not my fault if there's not enough bases for me to attack. I know a lot of people are now going to be hiding behind their shields and their guards, and they're going to be buying that extra shield guard. But as far as I'm concerned, every time I get that message, my personal timer should restart for 3 hours, because that's not my fault. Last night I got that 4 times in a row, and it does knock me off a little bit. So let's get back to this raid anyway. So you can see all my troops are dead apart from the one archer at the top. So I'm on 49%, and it took me a while to decide where I was going to drop my last archer in my cleaning crew, because I probably would have got 1 or 2 trophies at the end for only getting 49%. And the 2-star is critical, so I dropped him there at the bottom, and luckily he was just out of range of the archer tower, and he's just gone down. And there you go, end of the raid, 50%. And for that, 6 trophies. So as you can see, I mean, 6 trophies for a 2-star raid on a Town Hall 11 Titan player. I mean, that's how slim picking it's getting. But we'll keep going, because I'm still enjoying it, and I'm still getting my resources up. You can see I've nearly got max gold, and my elixir's going up. So my hero, my hero's is going to be upgrading, so I'm happy. But let's have a look where we are in local GB ratings. I know I'm close to the top 100. I think I'm where's that? 114. I've got 4,588, and to get in there is 4,613. But every attack I win at the minute is a new PB. So yeah, I mean, we'll keep going. In the next video, we'll get a few more upgrades done. But until next time, from the West Country of England, cheers, drive.